Welcome back, my friends, to Moonbreaker, a turn-based tactical strategy game that plays out with all of your units as digitized minis on the board. They get summoned into battle around your captain, very similar to Duelist, if you're familiar with that gem of a game. The captain is the heart of every list. Currently, there are 3 in the game. We're going to be doing spotlights of all 3 of them, beginning here with Zax Ja'kar, voiced by the benevolent overlord of all nerddom, Matthew Mercer himself. This guy is an incredible addition to any list. His lore, what we know about him so far, is that he is a deceased smuggler captain who is being projected as some kind of hologram out of this robot base that he plays on. A lot more of the storyline to come, and I'm really interested in digging into the lore. But today we're going to be focusing a lot on the gameplay. We're going to talk about a great list that I have found to build around him and jump into battle as well. Zax is a range damage dealer capable of putting out a lot of disruption onto the battlefield. He has a knockback on his basic attack that's dealing 2 damage. The standard captain, 20 health. For 1 cinder, he's able to cast Sleeper Mine, create a Sleeper Mine. It takes 1 turn to arm. This is going to be a little platform that sits out in the battlefield, and then as soon as it comes into base-to-base contact with another mini, it will detonate, doing area of effect damage. How are you going to be able to get a stationary object into contact with another mini, you ask? Well, Gravity Disc is the answer. For 2 cinder, you throw out your Gravity Disc, and then it will suck the bases up together, capable of dramatically disrupting the battlefield, triggering your mines, triggering opponents' mines, getting enemies into range, getting yourself out of range. One of the most versatile skills in the entire game. This guy is a fantastic centerpiece. On a side note, if you guys have found any incredible paint jobs for this guy, let me know. I would love to do these showcases with some unique artwork as well. But right now we're rocking the developer's standard, which I have to say is beautiful in and of itself. The list that I have found success with building around him is leveraging these 2 colossal slow-moving pieces that are able to make sure that they get the movement they need through his Gravity Disc. So we have the Mycone Thicket here, which is going to be able to sluggishly hunt down the opponents. 2/6 damage, but the 2 damage doesn't matter. They have poison. That means that any damage they inflict on the opponent will automatically drop the opponent to only 1 hit point. And then they have Trap Prey here. For a little bit of cinder, they're able to suck opponents in towards them as well, so they're able to make up for their own shortcomings, even if Jax isn't there to be able to help them. Jax, so stuck on League of Legends, guys. Zax is the one who is here to help them. Our other major slow piece here is Beatrice Enforcer. She's much lower on the cinder energy curve. We want to try and get her out as early as possible because she has armor here that makes her incredibly durable. She could be something that is just impossible for the opponent to deal with from turn 2 as soon as we were able to summon her. Slow, armor, melee. When she attacks, you damage all units in a line behind the target, so you even get some area of effect damage out of this unit. Incredibly powerful. Rounding out our list, we have the cheap drops of Antios Gauntlet, able to come in on the very first turn, empower himself with an additional cinder to really be able to hit much harder than he deserves to as a 1-drop. We have the ever annoying Maximus, able to jump around and plink away at the opponents, also dishing out a lot of damage because he has the rapid fire tag. As long as he's able to hit, he can get decent damage out and then always be able to skirt back behind cover because he refreshes his movement when he is actually able to attack the opponent. We have Deadeye here, a little bit of a flexible spot on the list, cheaper range unit that we're able to leverage for a nice stat line. That's really the only reason that she is here. And then we come to some bigger centerpieces that are able to help round out our big finishers. We have the Aegeus Defense Dome. This will give all of the units in the area armor, which it reduces incoming damage by 1 in a game where attack values are so low. Armor is incredibly valuable, able to cut most damage sources in half. The opponent really has to defeat this before they get into any of our other units, which is also going to be difficult because we have additional sources of armor, and we have the Taurian Guardian, able to give a 40% dodge chance to them and the nearest ally that they're able to see. Tipu is here just because Tipu is an absolute monster, able to scale up their attack and health every time they deal damage. If we can keep Tipu safe through a couple of our other effects, then they can get absolutely out of hand for our opponent to be able to deal with. And finally, we have the Ursix Nectar Vine, giving an area of effect healing to give us that sustain that we need. I missed one. How appropriate that I missed Broken Vengeance. He's always been left out throughout his entire life. He dealing 3 damage on a range attack is quite impressive, and he has Revenge, meaning that he is the only ranged unit that is able to counterattack. Really dangerous piece here as well. Let's hop into battle to be able to showcase what this list, and especially the titular Captain Zax, is able to do. If you guys have suggestions on improving the list or what you guys have found successful with Zax, let me know down in the comments. Really curious how people are taking the list building right now, feeling out. Right now, everything is wide open. People are trying, scrambling to figure out what works and what doesn't. And we're into battle.
My objective is my foul.
All right, up against Exterior. Melee opponent looking to be able to rush into us. And this is a visual glitch. You're supposed to be able to see your opening hand of units, but they just do the voice lines and then they don't always appear. Orbital Strike and Cinder Infusion are 2 of the most powerful abilities here in the game. We get them together, so we're very happy to see that. Opponent is drafting their options. Let's see if we go first or second. I think I prefer going second to be able to have the larger bridge. While our opponent works out their first turn, let's look at what we've got. Tipu, Taurian Guardian, Aegeus Defense Dome, and Deadeye. Very fun, fairly expensive curve here, but if we can get Taurian Guardian and Tipu down early because of rolling over some of the Cinder, we can be quite happy with that. Maximus comes in for the opponent's side, and they've taken the incredibly annoying Clink. We'll slide Zax out, pop the range attack here. Whittle him down as much as we can. Do we want to throw out a Sleeper Mind? I don't think we do. We would like to be able to save. Drop Deadeye. Yes, this makes sense to me. Though it would be entertaining to be able to drop the... we can't get it behind him. That would have been the only case that I was thinking. Drop it behind him, and then potentially limit it so that he could only move directly away or back towards us. Stowaway will get them an immediate reinforcement, but damage the reinforcement as it comes down. They're not able to... Oh, no. This is different. Stowaway gives them an extra character in the bridge. It's like they have a way to be able to jettison someone from the bridge that damages them but summons them for free. Alright, they get the damage in. Are they going to be very aggressive with Plink, or... That's not safe enough. I'll be able to swing around and still attack you. They can use Plink to heal their own character as well. It can either do damage or heal a character. It's incredibly versatile. And as I said, mostly it's annoying. I think that I value the abilities that we've taken higher than Plink. But a lot of people are loving Plink right now. Who are you? The Drum Dancer Tali? Okay, you have Battle Frenzy giving a melee unit Pummel. Pummel? Are you going to give me the keyword Pummel? You are not. Alright, I suppose because it's an opponent's unit. And then we have Atios Gauntlet. We're running him ourselves, able to rush in. They're likely looking to be able to set up the pummel on him when he empowers his strike to be quite dangerous. Let's get Deadeye, honestly, just in the backfield here. Dash around to the side here. Take our cheap shot. Oh, we missed. Oh. Sleeper Mind to lock him down a little bit. This makes sense to me. If they want to try and run their melee unit around, we can put the terrain blocker in place.
I know, I shouldn't have.
And then we'll end turn. The reason that I'm okay spending the Cinder there is because we can rock into the Cinder Infusion, healing our captain, getting the extra Cinder to still be able to drop down. What would we like? Tipu would be nice. The Taurian Guardian would also be fantastic here. We're down to 16 health. This is fine. Cinder Infusion, as I said, going to give us a little bit of health back. Where does Maximus want to go? Keeps on hiding. This is soft cover. I'd like to be able to focus him down, but if they start pushing these pieces into our face, taking them out as well would be quite advantageous. Yeah, run up to the mine. I love that. I love that for you. They could focus all their attacks to be able to drop it. And then it's a Cinder spent, but we could just summon another one to keep on body blocking the space while we develop our board. And if we can get some eliminations, we can snowball the battlefield from there. They haven't gotten their captain into a good position yet. Really leveraging this portion of cover. I don't like being caught here in the background. But I don't know where we're going to really be able to extend it. Yeah, come at me. 6 health? I could do a fair bit of damage here.
It's within my grasp.
Ooh. You're gonna let me get the Sleeper Mine? Oh no. Oh no. It's Carnage on the other side. They didn't bring their character far enough out. It is tough with the game that when you move a character, you can only move them once. Even if you don't move them all of their movement, you can't go back and finish it if you realize that a piece is out of position. You have to be very precise with your understanding of what's going to hit where. Drum dancer Talali taking the friendly fire there from Exterior. Back over to us, hey? So we run Cinder Infusion immediately. Look to the bridge. Torian Guardian is my choice, my champion, my everything.
Evildoers will lose.
Get you into place. Let's see.
And hearts.
I would kind of like to be able to sling. Ooh, it's so mean. But then again, it's the perfect percentage to be able to defeat the unit. Yeah, they even crumble into the edge there. Let's get a sleeper mine out here, potentially locking them up. Let's slide down here. Take our shot. Oh, you even get the damage. Do we have anything else that's worth leveraging? I don't feel like it is. All right. Oh, yes, you do have little, Hang on. I've never seen the little chat feature before. Is this...
Your eyes don't deceive. I look this good.
They have different voice lines that you can make the characters say. They went above and beyond with the voice acting in the game. Okay, they're gonna try and drop somebody down. This is likely jailbreak to lock my piece in place. Ah, they have the amplifier. Also an incredible piece. Unfortunately, our ranged unit not able to make the counterattack here. This is giving protection to Maximus. The next damage he takes is going to be reduced by 1. It might not be enough to save you, my friend. This mine now looking a little out of position, but we'll see. They want to plink the heal onto Maximus. Because he's getting the additional damage from the amplifier and then has rapid fire, he's now an actually dangerous piece. Let's see. If they damage here, we get the counterattack. Oh, and you missed. That's the whole point of this unit. 40% harder to hit, living on the dodge chance. Let's go with the... Ooh, it looks like to be able to catch... Hang on. This avoids our unit. We found the pixel perfect spot. Light him up. Devastating damage.
Perfect form takes sweaty practice.
Let's see here.
Want some talus fruit?
We're really locked in place to be able to take the shot on Maximus here, so I think that's up to our captain. Be able to make the shot. Thank you, my friend. Move out. Can you grav disc these two together? You actually can? Incredible. Oops, touch the mine. Zax is so much fun. Let's go to the bridge. We don't have the Cinder to be able to pop anything here. We want to get rid of the damage amplification.
I'm swooping
Swing this guy around. This way he's actually able to give the benefit to the other unit. When he was locked on the far side, he was not able to give that bonus because he didn't have any friends in sight. Let's run into the corner. I think we're still lined up for an AoE from our opponent, but they surrender. A brilliant win for Zax, I must say. We're going to hop into one more match here to be able to show off what potentially the other side of our list is able to do. You don't get to see the full set of 10 in every game because you only begin with a couple pieces, and then it's very expensive to be able to get reinforcements onto your bridge. Corrosive Particles plus Plink has a certain je ne sais quoi to it. You're able to amplify damage, you get the guaranteed damage plus heal. Let's see, what else? What else is interesting? I mean, everything is good. We'll go ahead and take the Corrosive Particles Plink combo. Especially with all of our range units, we should be able to be very good at focusing fire on a key target that's been hit by those corrosive particles. Opponent goes first. Let's take a look at our bridge. We have the Nectar Vine, that's our healing support. We have Beatrice, that's our armored super tank. Broken Vengeance, and then the Makoni Thicket. Oh man, we have some really good pieces here. We need to remember that the Nectar Vine is immobile. not able to move that around. Another mirror match against another Zax. Do I take the plink against the mine or do I hit him? Let's just go for hitting the other Zax. And then we don't have any shot on him, so we'll take the ranged hit on the mine. Look to the bridge. I think it is Beatrice that we're going for first here, so we'll enter. And we missed the mine. Okay. I would like to get it eliminated before Beatrix comes in. And then the goal is to be to push Beatrix just right into his face, wear him down, get up the Nectar Vine, because killing Beatrix through healing and armor, I think it's going to be impossible. We're setting up a barrier of mines. If we get too close, they'll be able to throw out the grav well and then suck us into a devastating combo, or at least potentially devastating combo. So, let's knock out one of these.
Need my personal space.
Yeah, I suppose we'll knock it out. Now let's get Beatrix right in here. A little bit farther away. Make it harder. Make him work with that grav well to get the hits off. Okay. End turn, hand it back over. We will have 4 on the next turn. That could get us Broken Vengeance, keep the pressure up. It could give us the Ursix Nectar Vine if we are looking to get the support synergies really running. Ooh, and we have Corrosive Particles ready to go. They're using the Cinder Infusion. Going to be able to probably airdrop a number of opponents for us to face here. Hopefully they're in Beatrix's range, but as a slow character, her little movement is so tight. She's very, very good though. I love taking a look at the maps. I think this is probably my favorite board in terms of appearance. They've dropped in, hang on, the Switchback. One of the highest damage units in the entire game. Able to apply Switch It Up, giving them rapid fire. So they'll put out 6 damage at range. That is terrifying.
Feeling fine.
Here's the thing, is I can move into this mine. And then if I'm positioned right, my melee will punch through and hit the opponent. No? That's a no? Alright. That's fine. You do attack, yeah, when it attacks, damage all units in a line behind target. I guess it's not directly behind. We'll play around and see how we can really get that to work for us. Come on up. I think we have to damage the enemy ship. We could put out a sleeper mine of ourselves to block off their mine. But if they advance Zax to be able to get that Gravwell against us, we have healing in our roster. So I'm not going to rush it. But I am going to put out Broken Vengeance. Broken Vengeance able to make the counterattacks even at range. So he is a daunting opponent. They could try and drop him immediately if they invest in the Switch It Up. It would leave them very light on Cinder for anything else though. And we still get the counterattacks. What do you have? You have the Nectar Vine, so they're getting the area of effect healing. We will want to remove that from you as quickly as possible. You're gonna try and punch all the way through? No, they just go right into Beatrix. Okay, we want to get support to Beatrix pronto. Nectar Vine is 4. Yeah, we want to get that up next turn, which locks us out from using other Cinder abilities, but I think I'm okay with that. If we use Corrosive Particles and Plink, we should be able to eliminate something here. They're just all bunching up. If only we had some area of effective damage. Oh wait, Beatrix. Is Beatrix getting into contact? Oh, she's so slow. But it's alright. We'll get her down, get the healing to her, have the armor help her sustain, and then leverage Broken Vengeance as our damage source.
Bravery requires teensy breaks.
Yeah, we're not able to get anywhere good. Let's press up here.
I hate this moon.
Throw Corrosive Particles out. Let's see, we're able to do 4, 5, 6 damage. Yeah, we should probably just work on the healing battery. Move around to the flank. Take the shot. I don't mind if he's out in the open, because as his aforementioned counterattack options. Get our healing battery behind cover as well, just opposite sides under cover. And then we'll move our Zax up. If you can make this shot, Zax, you're the hero you're always meant to be. In death, you would be greater than in life. Alright. Blink is back up. The healing onto our armored unit feels quite nice. Our lists very much mirroring each other, not only in choice of hero. I feel like I favor our position. I don't know. There's enough momentum swing just in every individual turn. We're waiting for the moves that are really going to open up the game. A Furia, you say? So at the end of this, she's going to take 1 damage and then add 3 attack to her next attack. She doesn't scale infinitely. Like if she pauses another turn, it doesn't happen again. It would just refresh the status effect. Ooh, I love this. He might not be aware that he can be damaged by his own mines, which is certainly what I'm going to try and do. I get a little bit of damage, but we're still armored, still chilling. Bridge. I think that we wait on the Makoni thicket. We'll see how much cinder we're able to save up. But a Gravwell here pops the mine, hurts their Zax. They've surrendered their Nectar Vine. They're also trying to escape from the radius of ours. He's just going to reposition. No, you're gonna heal it. Why would you heal it?
Almost time.
It seems foolish. Okay, so
Who designed this outfit?
let's get that grab disc. Pop.
Friends forever.
Sorry. And then we'll flank, keep the distance. I don't want to get hit by Furia's mega attack here. We'll put out the damage. Then,
People never learn.
let's see. Yeah, we'll put Broken Vengeance up here. Make the attack.
Feeling
It's not really in a position that is hurting us too badly. Do we want to plink ourselves? Get the healing onto our armored unit? I think we do. Can I please see the radius? Is it the area surrounded by this vine? I assume that it is, in which case we'll just take a slightly different position next to the cover. Save the cinder to be able to get the thicket on next turn. I feel okay with this. We're keeping Beatrix healthy, but they're stockpiling a lot of damage. The burst that could come out of Furia and then the rapid fire from Switchback, if they choose to pop that, it's going to be very dangerous. Blindsider is Tilly. Cornered. Gain 2 attack and fast when you have no cinder. So if our opponent is able to spend all of their cinder, that this becomes a super unit, but if they're not able to exactly spend it, he won't be nearly as effective. They probably don't want to do it now because, I mean, he's not able to act. They want to bank their cinder now. Will we be able to drop him? We have decent damage. There's a miss on our Broken Vengeance. Yeah, attack Beatrix. I love that. She's got armor. That's okay. We get the counterattack. Oh, I can miss the counterattack. Broken Vengeance. This was your one job. And then they repositioned up here. Interesting. The Cinder Infusion keeps them rolling. What is the next play? They get the healing. We need to move our Broken Vengeance into range of ours. Otherwise they're gonna outwork us. Okay. I think I want to damage this guy. Push him back. Move back myself. Yeah, we'll cut around the cover in this direction.
The wings were a bad choice.
I would like to stay in the healing aura. Move up here.
I hate this moon.
We can keep on pressuring their Zax.
Seems fortune favors the weak.
Only if we hit, though. We'll run around to be able to get the heal. And then put the blink in.
Nice.
Look to the bridge to be able to drop the thicket in cover. And put out a sleeper mine. They will likely focus it down, but I'm okay with this. If corrosive particles up, this is where we want to be in position to get some burst damage. We're able to get the healing on our units on this corner. The opponent is reinforcing. The board state is continuing to get more complex here. We haven't had many casualties, but we do have our champion, the plant, the great hero of the list. He's gonna come in with his poison and maybe do something? We'll see. The fun thing with the thicket is that it does have the grab that can pull a unit towards it. Ah, you have Tipu. Very fun, very fun. We're gonna have to do a reinforcement. We have plenty of Cinder though to afford a reinforcement and then summon them. Whoever we manage to get. Who would we like to see? That's a good question. I'm not sure. What pulls us out here? Probably the armor aura piece. But we need some more punchy damage to get in. That miss on the mine is quite nice though. Able to pop the mine for area of effect damage is what I'm looking for. Opponent running short on time. There's a lot to plan out. I don't begrudge them thinking about the. Oh, another very unfortunate miss. Okay, our grab well here could be magnificent. Let's get him.
Wanna have a jam sesh?
If we get into position, we should be able to pull both of these units into position. We can hit their entire board with corrosive particles.
Ignore it.
Get them.
Oh, dang.
All right, we gotta move fast. We'll move up to this portion of cover. Grav disc. Centers their pieces. Area of effect damage for everybody. Gotta love it. Pop, 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 pop. Range attack here gets the kill. This is where we blow the game open. We run Beatrix up.
My eyes are up here.
Oh, what are you going to be able to do? Broken Vengeance, how are you so far out of position? I know, I placed you there. But I love ragging on the
Gives you
guy.
personality.
He hit from downtown. We'll see who we reinforce with. This is amazing. The Taurian Guardian is able to get that.
Being timed?
Now, where do I want to summon you? Able to get the dodge chance.
Evildoers will lose.
Let's move around. I don't have the trap prey, or enough Cinder for the trap prey, but here we go. End turn. Okay. Well, that felt incredible for us. I feel like that was the exact snowball that we needed. The game was very even, and that cracked it wide open. It was capitalizing on them missing the mine. They were not prepared with a plan B in case they missed those attacks. They were sure they were going to be able to destroy it, and it didn't quite happen. You have to be able to ride the tilts in these kind of dice rolly war games. It's not dice rolly, but the attack chains. They get their own Taurian Guardian. Just such a mirrored list to what we like to run. Ooh, I don't know if you wanted to do that. Did you not realize that I was poisonous? That I would drop your health to 1? My friend? My friend? Concession recovery? I'm gonna get the heal on him. Ah, maybe it was calculated. You get the heal back. You guys can keep on putting shots into my thicket for as long as you want. It's a beefy boy. Half the health of a captain himself. And with poison, even more damage. Captains are immune to poison themselves, so you're not going to see your captain go from 20 health to 1 because of a cheap poison shot. Though that would be hilarious. I don't think it would be very fun. Get the crit. Man, they're wearing him down. It's alright. Back to our side. Alright.
Not one for small talk.
Broken Vengeance, you've got to get into a position where you can make an attack here, guy. Yep, come on up.
Fine.
Okay. Odds on shot, 15%. 57% up here. 0, 0, 30. I'll take the 57. Yeah, it's a miss, but that's okay.
Could we
Anticipated.
throw the cinder at them?
We get the kill here on the mine.
Every day's full body day.
And then we can move up Beatrix. Very good. Do I need trap prey? I don't know. I can just move and attack. But I will die.
I'm the Cinder Whisperer.
And we don't get line of sight to be able to make an attack here. That's tough. I think I move up here.
What's the hurry?
Put one a sleeper mine of our own into position.
It's more scared of you.
I think I do make this attack. We make the move, the melee attack, the blink to finish him off,
Now we're talking.
reinforce.
Relax.
Okay. Who did we get? Maximus? We can call him in next turn. Time was ticking down. I didn't quite get to summon him, but this is okay. Hang on, did the blink miss? I missed it. Did the blink miss? That's possible. I thought for sure that we were killing Tipu. That was the whole point. We sacrificed the thicket to be able to get that play. Maybe things are swinging against us after that big, they missed on the mine, we missed on killing Tipu. Tipu's up to 5 damage now. Nothing to sneer at. We do have Broken Vengeance on a nice flank here, and they're caught up in the corner. Toxoid, airborne poison. Okay, so we want to make sure that this poison doesn't come around to sack us. If they don't deal with this mine, though, I'm feeling really good about the grav pull,
If they try, they'll
gravity
fail.
disc. They're trying to position around it. Who's going to take it down, though?
Pushy, pushy.
Very interested to see. They're trying to focus fire here. The Taurian Guardian has the dodge chance. You gotta be careful, my friend. Maximus. Maximus is not the power level that we wanted to get at this point in the game. Getting Tipu out. That doesn't get him out. Zax can still kill. And they ran out of time. Well, you decided to leave my mine? That was your grand plan? This is interesting. Because I can come up here,
I mean, whoa.
kill Tipu, grav disc these pieces. Sorry.
I
Then-
hate this moon.
Make the range attack. Brilliant.
Your heart beating fast too?
I think we come up and we start putting pressure on their captain. It's, I don't know. We gotta keep running Beatrix up.
Increase gravity.
And then we need to reinforce.
Let us punch.
Oh, I got two 1-drops. I don't need 1-drops.
Ready for my
I need
close-up.
big boys. Let's get them in place anyway.
Can't rush an artist.
Okay. Anybody?
Mist on the horizon.
I suppose I should watch out here. Make sure that
I've seen things.
Broken Vengeance doesn't get caught with the cheeky poison. And then we'll put the blink onto who? Oh, maybe that's what happened. Blink is this odd targeting. It like locks on and then it logs off. So we didn't get the blink out. It's okay. It's okay. Still value our position. We learned how to use it. We'll be better on the next turn. That's all that matters, is continuing to improve every match.
They'll know what hit them.
They have their gauntlet of their own. They get the poison onto my gauntlet. I get the counterattack kill. Not the counterattack kill. How much health did you have? Oh, I only do 1 damage. The gauntlet has to be empowered to be able to really punch through. Maximus. Okay. You're able to hit. I'm impressed to have the dodge chance. I'll probably run their Taurian Guardian against mine. I'm gonna hope they miss. There's 1 miss. The Taurian Guardian is so annoying with his dodge chance. It's really good. And another miss. But the counterattack missed? What is that? They're just dancing. We have corrosive particles ready to go. Plink up. We're at the threshold where we could start just rushing the opponent's captain down. Isn't that a
I
scary thought?
hate this moon.
Where does Broken Vengeance want to go?
Even the oldest man.
I think we go inner energy here to melee you to death. Move you up and around cover. Bring you up. At 10, I do 4, and then another 4, 8, 9, 10. We have the win. As long as we don't miss. There's particles. Blink them.
Nice.
That lands. That lands. Another glorious victory for the smuggler hologram. Fantastic match there with my opponent. That second one really stretched out to show how intense and lengthy some of these matches can be. A lot of tactics going on, complex board state. I'm really loving playing Moonbreaker. If you guys are also enjoying it, you can leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing highlights on all of the captains. We have Extilior and then Extilior and Astra yet to come. So, as I said, subscribe to the channel to be able to see when those videos drop. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.